Hi there, it's Michelle with ReadingWithMichelle.com, and right now I wanted to show you some books that I thought would be great for middle school and up students. And you know, if your kid is really far advanced and they're in elementary school, then I think maybe these books would be great for them. I also think that Usborne carries several books that even though you are older, you might still really like them. I especially like the Lift the Flap books. I think that they're great. I think they're informative, and I learned so much with them. So I just want to show you a couple books here. It's more than a couple, a few books here. So this first one is called Special Forces, and this is a book that I think is great for older people, older kids. My husband actually was reading this the other night, and he seemed to enjoy it. It's $8.99, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty informative. It starts with, what are special forces? What do they do? It talks about their training, what branches of the military each one belongs to. It also talks about how some come by sea, some come by land. It talks about different things that they use, for example, night vision. And so it's pretty cool. It talks about some different lingo that I do not know how to pronounce yet. So I look forward to looking these up so that I can read it out loud to my kids. It's pretty cool. It's something that I think would be especially great for maybe a middle schooler or a high schooler who's really interested in special forces. Maybe they want to go into the army or the military or something. This would be a great start for them. So some other books I wanted to show you. These are some reference books. This is the Illustrated Dictionary. Actually, this would be great for all ages, for elementary on up. And it is great because it's not your typical dictionary where it just has, here's the word, here's the meaning. It has pictures, it has all kinds of cool things. And I think that it's really great. So I just wanted to show it to you. The next one is the Illustrated Dictionary of Math. And math is not my thing. So this is a little bit above my head in some spots, but it gives definitions. For example, here's symmetry. Okay, I get symmetry. That's not above my head yet. But it also has like arithmetic. Towards the back, it goes more into handling data with charts, with graphs. It also talks about averages, data, functions. I know I saw something on algebra in here, and that's what I'm kind of trying to flip for. Oh, quadratic equations. You guys remember that from high school? Yep, that's in here. So this would be actually, I think, a great book for parents, because if you need to help your child with math and maybe it's been a few years since you were in high school, I think this would be great to help you through helping them. So a couple other books. I haven't read these, so that's my disclaimer real quick. This one has gotten some pretty good reviews. It's called Conspiracy 365, and there are 12 books, one for each month. Like this one takes place on New Year's Day. And I'm just going to read you the back cover real quick. On New Year's Eve, Cal is chased down the street by a staggering sick man with a deadly warning. They killed your father. They'll kill you. You must survive the next 365 days. Hurled into a life on the run with a price on his head, the 15-year-old fugitive is isolated and alone. Hunted by the law and ruthless criminals, Cal must somehow uncover the truth about his father's mysterious death and a history-changing secret. Who can he turn to? Who can he trust when the whole world seems to want him dead? The clock is ticking. Any second could be his last. So that sounds pretty intense, and I look forward to reading it. I just have not had time yet. I've been reading everything else and trying to learn the ins and outs of Usborne. The other one I wanted to show you, this is called The Last 13. And there are 13 of these books. It starts with 13, then you go to 12, 11, 10, all the way down to 1. And I'm going to also read you the back of this. I actually started reading this. My son, he is 7, and he started reading it. And then I read the back, and I thought, ooh, I should probably read that before I let him, because it sounds kind of intense. It says, I click my fingers and everybody dies. Sam wakes from his nightmare to discover the terrifying reality. It will come true. Kidnapped from school and finding out his parents aren't who he thinks they are, Sam is suddenly running from danger at every turn. Nothing will ever be the same again. With his life and identity shattered, Sam's salvation is tied to an ancient prophecy. He is in the final battle to save the world, up against an enemy plotting to destroy us all. He alone can find the last 13. So, it also sounds pretty intense. This book is $10.99. It's hardcover. I don't think I told you this book is also hardcover, $10.99. Illustrated Dictionary of Math. Oh, I don't see a price on here. I'm going to have to look that one up. Illustrated Dictionary is $15.99. So let me take a short break here to bring you the price of this. The Usborne Illustrated Dictionary of Math is on page 113 of the new catalog if you want to follow along. And it cost, sorry guys, $12.99. So there are actually also some other math dictionaries. There is a First Illustrated Math Dictionary and a Elementary Math Dictionary, and they are all the same price. They are all $12.99 for the soft cover, or you can get all three for $35.99. So how about that? So I just want to thank you all again for watching, and I look forward to bringing you the activity books like I promised on the last video. So come back and we'll talk to you soon.